guys, welcome back to my channel Golden Roots. My name is Akari and thank you so much for tuning in. I am back and I wanted to tell you guys about this story I had. It's a long story, but I wanted to show you guys that I did Microlocs and I did them on my own and I used no grid. So whoever is really on and particular about people who do with the grid, I have a reason why I did this. I'm going to talk about my edges and how my edges are thin, and when I try to do with the grid, it's not an excuse not to use a grid, so don't get me wrong. But the reason why I did that was because I started off with braids, and I'm going to show a picture here. So I traveled, I haven't been online for some time. I went back to Africa and then I came back. So while there I had small tiny braids done, and then when I came back I was like, no, this is not what I want. And then I started undoing them and parting into smaller sections. Okay, so that's how I started off. I didn't just undo the whole head and then make grids or whatnot. I just started making them smaller. So my Microlocs are a big mixture of braids and of twists. And the reason why I did that is because when I started with braids, I'll show you at the front of them. So this is my hair and these are the Microlocs. I did this on the 15th of October is when I finished. This took me about a week to get done, and I wanted to zoom in particular to show you what kind of pattern I have going on. You notice that some are braids, so some have started off with braids and then some are a mixture of twists and so on. Okay, this is like a twist. So I started off with braids here in the front. There's mostly braids, and there were really small partings. My partings are not as neat, but I will do that when I do my next retwist. I don't know why there's little particles. You can tell on this side that this is a twist. I don't know if you guys can see, you know, and some are really tiny, and the braids here in the front, I'm going to focus, are, this is a braid as you can see, all right, and these are twists, and also some sides have twists and so on. So I'll turn to the back to show you guys what particularly is going on. And the reason I wanted to say this is because I had started off with braids at the back and twists, so it's a mixture of twists and braids as well. And the reason I did this was because I have no time. Okay, when I was doing the braids, it happened that when I was doing the braids, it happened that the braids were taking much longer and I did not have time. I found that the twists were much quicker to do. I'm going to insert the small clips and snippets of the video I took. The reason why I didn't do any grid is because I wanted to let my hair grow in the front first. So if you see the front part here, I don't have much hair there, but it's somehow growing. I'm gonna face the side. It's somehow growing and I wanted to give it time to grow, the same as here. So you can tell there's a gap here where the hair has already started growing and then the twists are there. So my parting might not look neat in particular right now because I was just doing them as I went, all right? But I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working with. So these Microlocs are something that I'm very happy with at the moment because I wanted to have something small, smaller looking. I wanted to have something smaller looking and not too big as well. And I thought that the best way to start this was by parting in small sections. And I'm going to show you guys also by just zooming in as well so that you see the parting for everything, okay? And when I say I'm in love with these guys, I cannot lie to you. I've had a lot of compliments about them, and I just wanted to really come on here and show you that I started my journey. So my anniversary is going to be the 15th of October, because that's the day that I finished, and that's when I actually was like, I'm done finally. So the other issues I wanted to tell you is that at the back, especially if you're working with the sides, when I have hair grown on this side, I'm going to make sure that I braid these ones because they easily unravel. At the back, I'm going to also show you the situation, because I've noticed that every time I fill up, I feel something here, they seem to kind of unravel, especially the twists. So I've been doing braids. I left this particular part just to show you guys, in case someone wants to do micro locks and they're using twists, and depending on your type of hair, some hair doesn't hold on to the twists, the hair in the middle is holding on to the twists. So at the back here, I wanted to show you the situation. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom in as well so I show you guys properly. So this is the back of my micro locks. Okay, they're so small. I was freehand twisting them. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys in particular was here. This was already a twist before. I'm not sure if I'm showing you guys correctly because I cannot see the back. I have done braids on the side here, and I left this part here because I wanted to show you what's really going on. And I'm gonna move closer. Here you can notice that my hair at the back is somehow softer than the hair in the front. I feel like I have two types of textures. So I noticed that some had kind of unraveled here. So what I've been doing is trying to braid them instead of twisting them, and that's what I've also done mostly here. Some of these are twists which haven't unraveled, but most of these twists unraveled. And then I just wanted to show you guys inside my braids, okay, what we're working with. And then the top of my head, I don't know if it's, and then the sides, and this side, and then the front. So I really thought that it would be a good idea to kind of come here when I have finished to show you guys, because the whole process of doing these twists, micro locks, let's just call them micro locks, was long. So I couldn't record or document everything, but I was Snapchatting most of these things by just saving in memory so that I could add in this video. So I will braid the back, and I don't know how many locks I have right now, and my anniversary will be on the 15th of November. So the 15th of every month is how I'm counting. So by 15th of November I would have been 1 month since I twisted these or braided these, since I transitioned to micro locks. So I wanted to show you guys what I have done, and also just to share with you guys what I have going on here. And so far I've loved the freedom I have. No more wigs. My hair is growing rapidly on the sides, and if you guys are into grids or making sure you're using a grid, I don't have that. I've just done something that I know I really naturally just wanted to have. I parted as I saw or as I went fit. You might find maybe one braid is much bigger than the other. I really don't mind. I just did this on my own, and I'm happy with the look so far, and I just wanted to bring you guys on this journey. So if you're thinking of doing micro locks, for example, you should go for it. It's really rewarding when it comes to just how it feels. When you're not sure about the size that you want to work with, then don't do something that in particular you're not sure about. It's taken me 3 attempts now. Well, this is the 3rd attempt. It's taken me 2 attempts before. So the first attempt was in my other video, the ones I cut off, and then this second attempt was the braids that I've just shown you guys, and I was like, no, I don't want them to be that size, and I for sure know that this is what I wanted. One thing I would also advise, sorry, I have this comb, and this is what I was parting with, by the way. It's just a purple comb with the pointy sharp thing. You can get something smaller that works for you, because you really want to part small. At the back, I was literally just feeling whatever I could and twisting. Twisting was much faster. There's braid locks in the front. These could lock much quicker at the back than the front, but I will take you on this journey just to show you guys how the hair transitions over the year. So one thing I also wanted to say is that a lot of people have already given me compliments, because most of the time they really don't know what's going on. Like, what's happening? Like, are they locks or what are they, whatever. So I just said, no, I just twisted my hair, or I just braided my hair. I'm trying to develop locks or change into locks. So I just wanted to share you guys what I did, and I am looking forward to sharing this journey with you all. And one other thing I wanted to say is that if you don't know how to do this, or you're not confident, then get somebody to do it professionally. I am in Portlaoise, so I can do for whoever is in Ireland. Just find me in Portlaoise, okay? But for anything else, I just feel that also be ready to commit to the retwists, because you're gonna have to maintain on your own, and I'm ready for that. Whenever I have time, when I'm doing my next retwist, I will obviously document it here. I just want to get a bit more growth, and then when I do a retwist, we'll see how the hair looks on the 15th of November. So I will come here on the 15th and show you guys how they look a month after I did install these, and you come with me on this journey. So I just wanted to share with you guys on this, and I look forward to this so much, so much, and it's new content. My next video is going to be on my 1-year anniversary for my daughter, so her 1-year anniversary for her braid locks. So if you've been following this channel, the video is coming up this week or next week. I think this week though. So thank you for tuning in. If you're new on my channel, remember to subscribe.